that time when I'm supposed to meet you, when I used to be ready to meet you, I just open the Quran and I read Surah Yusuf. And that's the only thing that can relieve my heart of this burden. That this is a man who had everything taken away from him. And all he asked Allah for, Anta wali fi dunya wal akhirah. You are my wali, you are my guardian in this world and the next. Tawaffani musliman walhiqni bis salihin. Let me die as a Muslim.
Sheikh Noman Ali Khan always taking that big hammer and nailing it shut for you in the morning Nasiha. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome on into your breakfast rush on this Wednesday morning. Beautiful weather on the outside. What a lovely drive down to the office this morning. I want to say assalamu alaikum to you wherever you are watching on social media this morning. We're on Facebook, YouTube. We've got the Insta running and the TikTok back in action. Bilal, assalamu alaikum. Tahira and Fazila as well. Good to see you guys on the videos this morning. Remember, you can comment on the videos. We'll pop in on your comments periodically through the show and just check out what you're talking about. But Wednesday it is. Assalamu alaikum to all of you, wherever you are. If you're on the roads right now and you come across a traffic snag that we should be talking about, then WhatsApp information to us. It's 060-904-1056. It's already the 13th of August. Can you believe it?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. It is the 18th of Safar, 1447. How are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah.
I am good.
I'm glad to hear that.
How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, all good. Like you said, I think that Nasiha was incredible.
Yeah.
Somebody has to say it.
If I can quote this rather entertaining lady. If I don't tell, who'll tell? Yeah. End quote.
True.
End quote.
Absolutely true.
That is brilliant. So loads happening on the program this morning. We cross from Durban, South Africa, all the way into Israel a little bit later on.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I think it's a conversation that, again, must be told.
So her English bundle is almost
must
expiring.
Be said. Must be, what's the word? Advocated for.
Well, a conversation that should take place. Let's just put it that way. Talking about a conversation that should take place, here's one.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Rauf, assalamu alaikum, welcome. Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
Our beautiful listeners, I'm doing well.
Yeah, it is a lovely morning. And yes, our beautiful listeners are there waiting to just attack the day as well. You tell us what's happening on the roads.
I mean, I'm talking about the guys listening to me here in office.
You got a live audience?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I tell you what you do, right? You run a masterclass to all of those cops that are sitting there watching you right now on how to do a traffic report. There you go. Go for it.
Accident on the M13 on Fields Hill coming down, eastbound. It's after Pioneer Road. 2 vehicles involved. Looks like vehicles capsized. So there is going to be delays in the vicinity, allow for extra traveling time. Stationary vehicle on the N2 southbound just after the Subaya ramp. Whilst on the right-hand lane, it might have moved now or to the extreme right, that section of the road where there's a white line. So it might have moved on to that. So just be careful, please. If you're on your way to Johannesburg, vehicle on fire near Nottingham Road, truck is involved in this one. So it's going to be quite some time. Okay, further information coming up. The recovery is almost complete, so the road should be opened up shortly. So earlier on, truck fire that was taking place on Nottingham Road on the N3, so it's almost cleared up. R34 to Mpangeni, you've got an accident involving horse and trailer as well. Now, the road is blocked. It shouldn't be long before this one's gone. I'm looking at pictures of tow truck that's on the scene, so hopefully that will be gone soon. Then we got traffic lights, South Coast Road and Blamey Road. Those ones are completely out. You're going to have to use it as a four-way stop when you get to it. It's a big intersection. We're going to get pointsmen there, hopefully soon. And then just comply with the hand signals, please. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. Much appreciated. We're going to definitely catch up with you around about 7 this morning. And whilst at 7, you give us a really quick traffic update, we'll also very quickly take the letters for this morning's anagram, which Mondley suggested we do an isiZulu word in your anagram.
I asked Monday for do a someone. You okay?
I don't think so. I don't think they'll be okay with that. But let's see. We'll do your anagram really quickly just after traffic at 7.
Okay, inshallah.
TBR it is. 90.4 FM here in Durban, by the way, and 105.6 in Pietermaritzburg and surrounding areas. Did you know that if you start listening on 90.4 FM in Durban and you're driving up the N3, right, depending on the type of deck that you have in your car, it will change frequency on its own to 105.6 to keep you listening all the way through.
I know that. I've had that experience
You've
before.
had that.
Yes.
There's a whole football team that joined us on TikTok right now. It says LFC.
Okay. So not the one that's on Mondley's jersey.
No. Lenasia Football Club.
Okay.
Sorry.
Lovely.
It's your breakfast rush. If you're wondering what's going to be happening weather-wise around Durban today, we've got your weather update coming up next. So I don't know if you're going to be flying a kite or washing the clothes.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
Right, Durban, clear, 24 degrees as we go through lunchtime today. Pietermaritzburg, clear, 28. Margate today, clear, 24 as well. Richards Bay, clear, 27. Ladysmith today, clear, 25 degrees. Johannesburg from 5 up to a clear 20. Cape Town, a clear 17 at lunchtime. Outside of South Africa, where brother Zach is busy chilling out now in Malawi. Sunny 24 in Lilongwe. Pakistan's Karachi, mostly cloudy, 32 degrees. Haze expected in Mecca and Medina, 45 degree high there. Dubai, sunny, 39. Perth in Australia, sunny, 24 degrees, but an orange warning for severe weather. Now, out in Galway, Ireland, it's run about 5:37 a.m. over there now. Mostly clear, 21 degrees when they hit their lunchtime. Now, Gaza City, Palestine. There's a yellow warning for fog, an orange warning for extreme high temperature. Mostly sunny going to be there today. 33 degrees as our Palestinian brothers and sisters try to come back home alive when they go look for food. Talking about what's going on in Palestine, global outrage is growing over Israel's assassination of journalists in Gaza. We'll receive a reaction from a Palestinian activist around about 7:10 this morning. As I'd mentioned, we're going to try and get him on camera, and he's in Israel at the moment. Or he's in Palestine at the moment.
Yes, he's in Palestine at the moment. I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. What else can we do other than make dua and raise awareness?
Absolutely. So we're looking forward to getting fresh information from over there. And the nice thing is that technology has made the world such a small place. Sometimes difficult to get there, but a small place nonetheless,
Absolutely.
where we can cross in from Durban into Palestine. But all of that and more coming up in your breakfast rush, reminding you that you have got to go. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or on Instagram, you'll see on the screen right over there is that poster for the TBR 5-kilometer family fun run and walk. It's taking place on the 11th of October, which is a Saturday. It'll be like Saturday the whole day on that day, right? We need you to get there. Let's say 6:30 latest if you want to get some good parking. We want to start that race or the run or the walk promptly at 7 a.m. So you could join in on the action and the thrills with the breakfast rush and Radio Ad and SAR as we journey through a picturesque 5-kilometer route. We'll take in the sights of that magnificent Moses Mabhida Stadium. We'll go short left and get onto the promenade, and you can just enjoy breathtaking Durban promenade views as you get back to the Blue Lagoon lawns. Now, The registration is open on our website. What's the website?
I have no idea.
Yeah, she
I
knows.
forgot. Look, it changed again, right?
Can I tell them?
Please tell us.
Like everybody.
Tell me too.
It's www.alansar. That's ALANSAR.org.za.
Okay.
So if you type in that one there, it is the old one. It actually reroutes you to the new one.
See?
Yeah.
It's lucky that you gave it out. I would have given something else.
You want to go with the group thing, right?
Yes.
AnsarGroup.com. So if you go .org.za, it reroutes you automatically to group.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, all people like me now, they made it easier. So easy. I wipe my nose and I can carry on.
No. Hi,
No.
Assalamu alaikum. Rajan Naidu, hi you brother. Good to see you on the video stream as well. Just to pop in really quickly on your WhatsApp messages. Naz, this one's for you.
Assalamu alaikum, Nishal, Naz, and listeners. Blessed Wacky Wednesday. Stay safe.
Thanks, Fazila. There's a whole butterfly that sent this message.
Assalamu alaikum. Please, can I have the nasiha that was played yesterday at 6:30 a.m.?
No.
I am an educator and I feel the nasiha is helpful to me, to parents, for the interest of parents and the educator.
So what do they call a butterfly, Appa?
Somebody did something here.
Yeah.
We need to ask the sister for her name. Literally, they
Somebody
saved you
saved
as
it as
butterfly. He's
butterfly.
not joking.
Honestly. So here's the thing. And I mentioned this previously, the audio format that we use in the studio
Mhm.
only works in this studio.
That's true.
I can give it to you, no problem. It's not going to work in your car, in your phone, in your USB, nowhere.
Mhm.
So get in touch with the office, 031-208-1601. Let them know what you want, and they'll help you there. They'll help you get it in a format that will work in all of your devices.
After 8:30 this morning, please. Assalamu alaikum to Razia Qadr and to Nurunisa. She says, we should always be grateful for every little thing we have. Make shukr and Allah's blessings becomes endless. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Absolutely.
Assalamu alaikum to Farida. She says to NH.
What's NH?
I don't know.
Like short for New Zealand? No, that's not even New
No, it
Zealand,
doesn't
is it?
work.
Right? So I'm at school now. Right. No. Anisa, assalamu alaikum to you. Hope you have a good one. Fauzi as well. Fauzi's in Peter as well. She says, opening your eyes this morning is one of the greatest blessings.
100%. Lovely. Shaida says, Mubarak to Fatima to Zahra on going to Quran and happy 8th birthday. May Allah increase you in knowledge and grant you afia from Nani, Nana, Shaida and Musaddiq.
Hajra Habib. My favorite.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah for another beautiful day. Another chance to correct the wrongs of yesterday. That's lovely.
Oh, that's beautiful
And
right
that
there. You saw
picture-
that picture. It's like that. That's the face she makes when the show's over.
That is crazy.
That's
It looks
a
like
sign-
constipation.
No, wait, hold it. Shh, put the
The
mic.
Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The MTN Radio Award nominated Breakfast Rush with Nishal Sarwan.
Durban, are you ready? The TBR Family 5 Kilometer Fun Run and Walk hits the Blue Lagoon lawns on 11 October, starting at 7 a.m. Experience the thrill of the scenic route, dash past the iconic Moses Wabida Stadium, and soak in stunning views along the Durban Promenade. Then stick around for epic family fun and games, food trucks, prizes, and live coverage from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring along a new toy for kids in hospital and register online.
Don't let the academic year pass you by. Mid-year registrations are now open at Regent Business School for our new age BCom degree with cutting-edge electives like digital leadership, digital entrepreneurship, business intelligence, and more. This versatile degree allows you to diversify your skill set and tailor your studies. Visit regent.ac.za to explore our full range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs. Regent Business School. Surround yourself with success.
It's official. Checkers Foods Kawi Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Kawi Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके मैं जाऊं, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके मैं जाऊं, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ लई, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ लई, मेरी बख्शिश वसीला मोहम्मद दाना, मेरी बख्शिश वसीला मोहम्मद दाना, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ लई, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ जो कोई दुनिया ते प्यारा नहीं, ओदे वर्गा कोई जग ते सहारा नहीं, ओदे जो कोई दुनिया ते प्यारा नहीं, ओदे वर्गा कोई जग ते सहारा नहीं, जे ना होंदे मोहम्मद ना होंदा जहां, जे ना होंदे मोहम्मद ना होंदा जहां, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ लई, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ लई, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके मैं जाऊं, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके मैं जाऊं, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ लई, जिन्हें आके गरीबा दीबा फड़ लई, लाजबदुआनु सीने कमाल होया, कोई हबशी तो हजरत बिलाल होया, लाजबदुआनु सीने कमाल होया, कोई हबशी तो हजरत बिलाल होया, क्यों नहीं मंगदे तुसी काली कमली दी छां, क्यों नहीं मंगदे तुसी काली कमली दी छां, जिन्हें आके
TBR, it is Kamle Valley. It is your breakfast rush at 12 to 7 this morning. Got a sports update coming up with Buddy Governor a little bit later on the show. And today, inshallah, we get an opportunity to speak with Sheikh Fahim with regard to the ILS annual fundraising dinner.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I know.
I've said that so many times today.
She's not looking forward to the conversation. She's looking forward to the 7-course.
No, I'm looking forward to the conversation. You are really spiritually uplifted in ways I cannot describe in words.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I was present last year. And it's one of those gatherings where you don't want to leave, you know. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, I'm going to sit here from X time to Y time.
And it's going to be a long
Yes, you just don't want to leave. And then when it comes to the time where you do have to leave that chair, you're like, no, but why? 5 minutes more.
Right. Talking about 5 minutes, Mona, you know your breakfast show. We'll keep you in touch with all of the information that you need for the water cooler conversation that you're going to have at work later.
Do that again.
will keep you in touch with all the information that you need to be prepared for the water cooler conversation that you're going to want. What?
You took me somewhere else. Though it's fine.
No, we're right here.
Like
we're
to
right,
Smarties.
no, Shima, no. Anyway, the higher education minister, one of NASA's bosses, because she's an educator too. Right? He had something to say.
So the name is Bhuti Manamela. And there's been a promise for more transparency in the latest round of Sector Education and Training Authority Board nominations. It's the first time he's addressed the media since taking over from Nobushle Nkabane, who was fired over controversial appointments. Manamela said that the post-school sector is fragmented, underperforming, and out of step with the economy's needs, while the National Student Financial Aid Scheme and SETAs remain under pressure.
So let's get outside of South Africa for a moment and just figure out what's going on somewhere else for a moment. Some of the 800 National Guard members deployed by the Trump administration began arriving as police and federal officials took the first steps in an uneasy partnership to reduce crime in what President Trump called, without substantiation, a lawless city. The influx yesterday came in the morning. The influx yesterday came the morning after the Republican president announced he would be activating the Guard members and taking over the district's police department. So he cited crime emergency. Now, with this uncle here, it's kind of left in the air what an emergency actually is.
That's true.
Right? So we got to check this out. So he cited an emergency, a crime emergency, but somebody was singing in the background. Yeah, that's who's still singing in the background. Mondley's like, where'd that come from? Where did that come from?
Again.
So if you're watching the video right now, you see this yellow sleeve on my shoulder here. That's Mondley's Kaiser Chiefs jacket.
That's what I was saying. So you said Zulu anagram today.
Is he Zulu anagram?
I hope it's not Amakosi.
Eh? You say, Naz may have just given you the answer. If you were paying attention, you may have heard it. We'll get back to that story. So yeah, I think it's Marcus Sahaba that's still playing in the background right there. So we'll give them their opportunity tomorrow morning once again between 4 and 6 a.m.
Inshallah, may you send your questions to the right number.
So let's talk about Donald Trump once again, right? Donald Trump cited a crime emergency, but referred to the same city. That city officials' stress is already falling noticeably. Let's listen to what he's got to say.
He doesn't want to talk.
You know when the computer goes, that's what he's doing in the morning. He's like, hey, I'm still sleeping. Don't wake me up.
Come on. We want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, go for it. Just say it, Donald. When you want that orange fella to talk, and he just sit there. He just sit there looking at you like,
the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States. I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control. And you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough. And they know what's happening. They've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly.
Now, besides Donald, ministers here in South Africa have also been talking.
Yes, hopefully they practice this. But Minister said yesterday that South Africa will offer a generous new trade deal to the US to avoid the 30% tariffs. Washington on Friday slapped the huge tariff on some South African exports, the highest in sub-Saharan Africa, despite efforts by Pretoria to negotiate a better arrangement to avoid massive job losses. Now, the minister did not release details of the new offer, but said previously discussed measures to increase imports of US poultry, blueberries, and other products. Minister of Trade Parks Tao explains further.
engaged on the trade negotiations. There's no cabinet decision that says that we would want to review national policy or national legislation. So there's no cabinet decision that says so. And I do think that as South Africans, it is important that we reaffirm our own commitment to our own sovereignty as a country. The ability to make decisions on national policy and the direction that we're taking as a country is an extremely important point.
Absolutely, we have to.
Of course.
We are a sovereign nation, so we must reaffirm that sovereignty. But, bowing to and just pushing over generous new trade deals may not have been the first option that should have been taken. But anyway, somebody else spoke.
John Steenhuisen, aka Mr. Agriculture Minister, said he was confident of the deal to be offered to the US.
The issues of quite strongly with us by the US TR and has come up repeatedly in interactions with the United States of America. I believe that the self-ban, self-lift program that we've offered them removes any concerns that avian flu could be used as a trade barrier to prevent the US of reaching their quota that is designated to them into South Africa. I think it is a fair system. I think it is a system that quite adequately addresses the concerns around that.
So I want to take the conversation away from all of this politics and everything right now, really quickly, before we go to our next ad break. Let's talk about something that's part of our daily lives, everyday lives, whether we want it to be that way or not. We don't have the choice, basically. Car guards.
Yeah.
Car guards. Now, for our international friends, this might sound very, very strange, but here at home, it's parked firmly in our DNA. Now, we all know that feeling. You parked your car and there's your regular car guard greeting you like an old friend. Some of them stick to the stereotype, but others, they go above and beyond that. And sometimes even double up as your entertainment. So case in point, right? There's this video that's doing the rounds of a car guard outside a petrol station who's got all the right moves. While most of us would just stand around waiting for cars to park, this guy decided to spice things up, and he's doing forward rolls on the grass, swinging around road signs, practicing his karate kicks on a pole. He bored that boy.
Was he okay?
He bored that boy.
Somebody give him, I don't know, some energy drink earlier, or maybe a good couple of coffees.
He's got too much of it. How about you? Like, let's not go on the negative here. Let's ask this question: do you have a favorite local car guard that has their own unique personality, routine? Do you have your own favorite car guard?
Do you?
No.
Yeah, me too.
I don't.
I can't identify.
Sometimes I wish they don't ask me questions about my personal life here on the radio because it's just I think I'm a terrible human being every now and then.
Listen, you ask us.
That's my job.
Once in a while.
That's my job.
You need to throw it back.
Yeah, throw me under the bus, why don't you?
So I can talk about one, but I can't say he's my favorite. And I can't even say he's the car's favorite because he'll stand at the back and then the car will go.
Oh, the sensor.
Yes.
The sensor trying to tell you, foreign object behind you, foreign object behind
and
you.
I'm like, I know where to go and how to go because I want to do one thing. And he's like, no, don't do this, do that.
Yeah.
And then,
So the automatic assumption is that everybody and their nanny went for a Code 10 license and is driving a small little car. That's the automatic, because like Code 10 license, you don't do that sort of parking.
And then you always want to tell me that I need to turn right when I know I want to go left.
Yeah. So I've got this 2-rank coin. So basically, right, a long time ago, quick story. I got this cell phone holder thingamabob that's mounted in the car, and it's got this magnet on it. And then I lost the piece that goes on the phone to actually put it on there.
Yeah.
So I took a 2-rand coin and stuck it there.
Okay.
So now there's a 2-rand coin on the dashboard on this magnet.
Yeah.
And I keep forgetting about it. And the car guard will be at the window like, and I'll be like, and you point to the 2-rand coin. It's like, no, that's not yours. That's for the dashboard. So
you must block that or remove it.
Why?
It's dangerous.
For?
People have cut wrists for 5 rand in this country.
True story. True story.
Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing
72 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 68 cents. Gold is trading at $3,346.87 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $66.05 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with your headlines at 7:30. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Good morning to you. If you've just joined us on Radio Al Ansar, it's fantastic to have you with us this morning. Thank you very much, Tabila Duma, with the news coming out of Durban and Peter Maritzburg. Let's figure out this morning what's happening on your way to work.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There's a lot happening on the road now, so please just listen up carefully. If you are in the I'm just trying to get my information right. Okay, if you are in the Zululand area, going from Observer towards Empangeni, the main road opposite Zululand Observer is completely closed. The tanker is overturned, so complete closure, unknown at this point as to what time that road will open up. So please stay away from there. You're not going to be able to access the road going towards Observer. You've got chaos, absolute chaos at Moiraba Toll Plaza because the tag lane is not working. So you must know all those trucks and all those vehicles in the tag lane are now reversing, trying to get through on the other lane. Slow moving traffic on the N3 coming down Town Hill towards Peter Brown, so allow for extra traveling time, please. You've got truck obstruction on the N3 by Athlon Circle. Sorry, this is on the N2. N2 by Athlon Circle. So there is a tow truck on scene. Hopefully it will be moved shortly. And then the vehicles will start traveling in that vicinity. You've got Blamey Road and South Coast Road. Those traffic lights are out. They'll use it as a four-way stop, please. R34 outside Central Park. Okay, this is the same one where all the goods are on the floor. I'm looking at it now. Truck lost its load. Everything is lying on the floor. Cold drinks, everything else. So please stay away from there. I've got an accident. Trying to see where this is. Springfield Park. Looks like the old Inanda Road. Pedestrian involved in this one. So there will be delays there as well. Just allow for extra traveling time, please. That's your second update.
All right, Superintendent Raouf, we have limited time, so give us those letters for the anagram, please. And also...
Why? Why? I asked you why.
No, I don't have time to answer why. I need the letters for the anagram.
Right, you got the first letter.
Why?
Second letter, A.
A for apple.
Third letter, H.
H for hotel.
Fourth letter, A.
Another A for apple.
Fifth letter, K.
K for kebab.
Right, that is a 5-letter word. It's a Zulu word. That you can get it.
A 5-letter Zulu word. Y-A-H-A-K. Kaya.
Correct. So it's a 5-letter word that you can get it.
Yeah. Let's see who can get it. Let's see who can get it. Thank you, Soup. Salaam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Y-A-H-A-K. And the language that you're going to use at home is isiZulu.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group. Get ready to experience true adventure and adrenaline with Newcastle Volkswagen. With sleek designed vehicles that are sure to grant you luxury without compromising comfort. Contact us today on 034 328 3601 to get a quote for your brand new Volkswagen. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Volkswagen Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha, and more for quality audio visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickville Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar, not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
So we've been talking about this for a couple of days now, and it is an incident that had taken place in Palestine with journalists that were basically assassinated.
Correct.
In their tent.
Yes.
So we've made contact with the head of the Israeli Committee against house demolitions and a founding member of the One Democratic State campaign. He has been nominated for the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize for his work on advocating for Palestinians' human rights. He is the author of numerous books on Palestine, including Decolonizing Israel, Liberating Palestine, and a War Against the People. Today, we turn our attention to Gaza, where grief and outrage have followed the killing of 5 Al Jazeera journalists, including a widely respected Anas al-Sharif, in what many are calling a targeted assassination. A drone strike on Sunday hit a tent for journalists outside the gates of the Al-Shifa hospital, killing 7 people in total and wounding others. The journalists had been documenting life under siege, telling the world about famine, destruction, and the human cost of war. Condemnation has poured in from across the globe, from the United Nations to Qatar, Iran, and press freedom organizations, all calling for accountability. We're trying to get him onto the video to join us on the show this morning. Jeff Harper, the head of the Israeli Committee Against House Demolitions and a founding member of the One Democratic State campaign. As I mentioned earlier, he has been nominated for the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize for his work on advocating for Palestinians' human rights. He is the author of numerous books. Good morning, Professor Harper, and welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Thanks for having me on again. Good to be here.
It is a pleasure to have you on the program. When you first heard about the deaths of Anas al-Sharif and his colleagues, what went through your mind?
Well, it's, within the wider context of Gaza, it makes sense. Israel has so far killed something like 274 journalists. About 269 of them are Palestinians. So obviously, as Israel is obliterating Gaza, it does not want the world to see what it's doing. But now, last week, the government, just a few days ago, the government decided now it's going to conquer the rest of Gaza in a policy decision that's been condemned by almost the whole Israeli public, mainly because of the hostages, but also by the military and the intelligence agencies. But the first target is Gaza City, and that's where these journalists were located. Al-Sharif and the other 4 journalists were in a tent in Gaza City, and they were targeted. The Israeli army admits that it targeted them because it accuses al-Sharif of being a Hamas operative that actually even operated some missile cell within Hamas that everyone denies, from El Sharif when he was alive to Al Jazeera. What's missing in the whole story, of course, is the other 4 journalists. They're trying to make it out that Al Sharif was not a legitimate journalist, that he was using journalism as a cover. But they never accused the other journalists of that, not to mention the other, 274 journalists of that as well. So it's obvious that Israel targeted Anas al-Sharif for his work and the other journalists, because now it's going in and going to do to Gaza City exactly what it's done to the rest of Gaza and doesn't want the world to see.
Absolutely. Many are calling this a deliberate attempt to silence the media. From your perspective, why are journalists in Gaza being targeted?
Well, because because Israel is not only obliterating Gaza, Israel is committing genocide. I mean, I think this has become almost consensus after not only we don't need the ICJ opinion of plausible genocide anymore. This has gone way beyond what was even the case when the ICJ had it. It's genocide. It's massive destruction. More than 300,000 Palestinian homes have been destroyed. As these airdrops have come in, Israel has made the airdrops contingent on people not photographing from the sky, from the air, what Gaza looks like. I mean, when the journalists do finally get in, it's going to be, a scene, of utter devastation, destruction, and death. And in that kind of a situation, then Israel does not want the world to see, but it continues because it doesn't fear any sanctions. It doesn't care about condemnations as long as the United States, in particular, remains behind Israel, and there's no sanctions. It continues, and the only source of real, in a sense, of real opposition and revulsion of what's happening is the information and the visuals being brought out by the journalists that are there.
What does the loss of some of the last remaining correspondents mean for how the world understands what's happening in Gaza at the moment?
Well, it's very important because, of course, Israel is presenting what's happening in Gaza as revenge or as a reaction to what happened on October 7th. But this goes way beyond that, obviously. October 7th was a pretext. Israel, Zionism is a settler colonial project. We've said that 1,000 times. Its intent is to Judaize Palestine, to eliminate Palestine, displace the Palestinian people, take their land, and turn Palestine into Israel, into a Jewish country. That's its goal, and Gaza is a part of that. Actually, what's happening in the West Bank, which gets much less publicity, is actually more important, because that's the area that Israel is really focusing on. But if you're doing this, this is a part of eliminating the indigenous population. You have to, in this case, you almost have to eliminate them. In South Africa, apartheid regime couldn't eliminate the black population physically. It was simply too large. Here, the Palestinians are half the population. So if Israel can get rid of 2 million or 2.5 million in Gaza by shipping them with international support, especially the United States, to Libya or Sudan or Indonesia, it's gotten rid of a good chunk of Palestinian people, plus, of course, killing as many as possible. So this is a much bigger enterprise than simply some military operation that's happening because Israel was attacked on October 7th. This is a part of a much longer, and I think we're getting to the culmination, much longer 130-year campaign of Judaizing Palestine. And that's why Gaza is being demolished and the people displaced, October 7th being the pretext to that, but certainly not the reason.
We've seen strong statements from leaders in Qatar, Iran, and human rights groups, but little concrete action. What should the global community actually be doing right now?
Well, that's the irony. You've got all these instruments at your disposal. You've got the United Nations, you have international law, you have international courts, you have a whole sanction regime. If a country like Israel is now doing with all of this, violating the preventive measures that were put upon it by the ICJ. Well, that should go to the UN and Israel should be sanctioned. But the United States will prevent sanctions. And so really it paralyzes the rest of the international community. Now, what Germany has done is significant. Germany is, after the United States, one of the greatest Israeli supporters, has announced that it is blocking arms that'll come to Israel that could be used in Gaza. If the international community would do that, would do meaningful sanctions in Israel. For example, the Arab world. The Arab world is poised to normalize relations with Israel. This is how settler colonialism wins. It becomes normalized. You got the Abraham Accord. Saudi Arabia is still today, despite public opinion, willing to sign a normalization agreement with Israel. Well, then Israel wins, you see. So if the Arab governments would say, we are not going to normalize with Israel, I would think in general, but certainly, if you continue in Gaza, that would be meaningful. But there's no meaningful response from the Arab world. And of course, the United States is the wild card in all of this, because the United States is absolutely immune to any sanction regime. And on the contrary, the United States is sanctioning countries that are sanctioning Israel, which makes them afraid. So I think the international community, there's really no answer to that. It really shows how helpless we are, in a sense, because, as against the United States and the failure of the sanction regime, the fact that enforcement takes place through the UN and the UN could be vetoed by the US really shows today, in the middle of this genocide, how helpless we are.
Indeed. Professor, I want to thank you for your time this morning and wish you and everybody in that part of the world safety. Thank you very much again for your valuable information.
Thanks for having me on.
That was Professor Jeff Harper, the head of the Israeli Committee Against House Demolitions and a founding member of the One Democratic State campaign, being nominated for the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize for his work on advocating for Palestinians' human rights, author of numerous books on Palestine as well. It's coming up for 7:26 a.m. It's your breakfast rush. The name's Nishal. When we come back, we're talking to one of you that's going to win a prize with our set of Vodacom stores.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the people's choice.
Dreaming of becoming a chartered accountant? The journey starts here at Regent Business School. Our Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting degree is now officially endorsed by SAICA, the South African Institute for Chartered Accountants. With this prestigious qualification, you'll be on track to enroll in the SAICA-endorsed postgraduate diploma in accounting, take the board exams, and earn the elite title of Chartered Accountant, CASA. Visit regent.ac.za. Mid-year registrations are still open.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
Naz, you remember what happened yesterday?
Yes, I do. 96 is in my head.
96 messages from one person.
From a little one.
Hey?
Can we say a Baba?
Please ask me tomorrow.
So we made a promise.
Oh, man. Wait. I want to play that again.
Please ask me tomorrow.
I love it. I'll tell you what we're going to do, tell her, because as Nazmira says, we made the promise.
And the listeners voted on you.
Yeah. Everybody said we got to call this little fella.
Absolutely. Inshallah,
Everybody.
he answers. That was quick.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I'm 11 years old.
But you have to do the please call me part again.
Please.
You have to do the Talha, you got to do the please call me part again. One more time, just for me. And this child is 11 years old. He's not paying attention. Hey, Iwana, pay attention. Hello? Is anybody there? Okay, Zakira, if you could please take us off the hands-free kit, it would help really quick, really immensely. Oh, da 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 da. Talha,
I'm here.
Talha, how are you?
I'm okay.
That's fantastic. Talha, tell me, you're 11 years old. Which school do you go to?
Livingston.
Right, and what phone do you have?
I have a tablet.
You have a tablet. You don't have a phone.
Yes.
All right.
And I also have a laptop.
And then you got a tablet and a laptop, but you don't have a phone.
Yes.
The problem with that is we're not giving a phone away, but we're giving away something that you could use as a really, really good charger.
Okay.
He sounds disappointed, Naz. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I think it's
Hey,
exciting.
he's excited? All right. I'll tell you what. Talha, if you can name 3 of our Vodacom stores, you'll get question 1 correct. How's that? Give me the names of 3 of our Vodacom stores.
Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
Pavilion.
Yes.
Bluff Towers.
Very good. Westville, Pavilion, and Bluff Towers.
That was awesome.
Here's a true or false question for you. Is it true or false that you could get a smartphone from our set of Vodacom stores for just 6 Rand a day if you pay? True or false?
True.
Very true. Very, very true. Let's make it easy for you and give you another true or false question. All you need is your identity document. Visit one of our stores, walk in, and within minutes, you could walk out with a brand new cell phone or tablet. True or false?
True.
Congratulations.
Just like that, Talha gets 3 out of 3.
Well done, Talha. You did really, really well.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Now, I'm going to get somebody from Vodacom to telephone you, right? And they're going to, later today, and they're going to tell you all about how you can get your prize. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right, Talha. Have a blessed day, young man. Thank you for listening to The Breakfast Rush.
And go to school. Tell everybody that you won on radio today.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
So
he
sweet.
sounds like that guy who's got all of this energy.
Please ask me tomorrow.
Love that recording.
Absolutely.
Oh,
well done to
well
Talha.
done,
He put in the effort and he's reaped the rewards.
Absolutely. So thank you to our set of Vodacom stores making it possible every single day here on the show. We'll do it again tomorrow where we get somebody on the line, just ask them 3 questions. The whole idea is to get to know our set of Vodacom stores better.
Yeah.
Literally, that's all.
And I think I'm also learning in the process.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like you didn't know you could buy a phone for like 6 Rand a day.
I knew that.
Yeah.
But
Like we spend 6 Rand a day on other frivolous things.
True.
Hey, like bubbly things that just push your sugar levels up for no reason.
Hey, that's more than 6 Rand.
Exactly. So you can go get a really nice cell phone for the same amount of money that you spend daily on those bubbly things that push your sugar levels up for absolutely no reason.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0, Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, a Dunoon businessman who was kidnapped on Sunday was found dead in Delft in Cape Town. Calm has been restored at the Faroe Parker flats in Germiston, east of Johannesburg. This comes after more than 400 households were evicted from the flats yesterday morning for allegedly failing to pay rent. And finally, the United Nations has said that efforts to address widespread economic and political dysfunction and debilitating violence in Haiti are falling far short, with the UN response plan receiving the lowest of funding of any in the world. That's it for now. For Radio Alansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. It's 7:34. Let's figure out what's going on the road.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
Breakfast rush traffic.
You know, every time I heard somebody say Hamba Kaya,
Yeah.
I thought there's a guy by the name of Kaya and they're chasing him away. Like Hamba Kaya. Seriously.
And now, at 2 o'clock, it's the only thing you want to do.
Yeah, Hamba Kaya. Assalamu alaikum, Superintendent Raouf.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It wasn't a very difficult word.
It was so easy, it caught me by surprise. It was too easy. It caught me by surprise, the level of easy on this morning's anagram. And I tell you what, we've got so many copycat listeners. They just copied what I said, pasted it, and sent it back to us.
Nishal was terrible.
So like everybody got it correct.
So tomorrow, just so we can stump Nishal, we have to do an...
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. They were paying attention, these copycat guys.
So tomorrow, we're going to stump Nishal, Colonel Raouf. We're going to do something in Afrikaans, please.
100%. No problem. We'll do that.
Perfect.
Oops.
You know what the Cape Town colors say about the marker? Can you give me the traffic?
Oh, by all means, please push ahead.
Accident on Aberdeen Drive in Phoenix. 2 vehicles involved outside a company called Hincock. So there's a bit of obstruction. Won't be long before they moved off. Bike involved in an accident with a vehicle on 9 Hill Road, 3rd Avenue. So there's going to be some delays in the vicinity. Traffic backed up on the M13 from Hillcrest or going towards Hillcrest. Now that's going upfield here. Towards Hillcrest, towards the N3, just allow for having done. The truck obstruction on the N3 by Akron Circle, this is not the N2 I spoke about earlier, the N3, the scene has been cleared now, so there's nothing going on. Traffic is flowing quite nicely in that vicinity. Remember, the truck is overturned in Pamyeni. The road is still closed. I'm not sure how long that road is going to be closed for, so there will be major delays in that vicinity. Please use an alternative route. You're not going to be able to use that road to get through this morning. That's your final update.
Just to confirm, Superintendent Raouf, what was the correct answer for this morning's anagram?
Kaya. The meaning of Kaya is home, going home.
The best place on earth for everybody.
Oh, absolutely. But then a lot of people say home is where the heart is.
That's why I say the best place for everybody.
Oh, okay. So home.
My home is never home.
He's always near. Assalamu alaikum, Soup.
Walaikum salam.
He's naughty, that one.
He is.
He is.
I don't know. On this Wednesday, I think he had extra condensed milk in the tea this morning.
Could be a potential problem.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group. For the Suzuki that enables you to live, dream, and think big, your limitless potential begins at Suzuki Newcastle. Make every journey possible. Contact us today on 034-312-7805 for a quote. Our customer service-driven sales team is ready to assist you. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush Sport Update with Buddy Governor.
Assalamu alaikum, Buddy Governor. Welcome.
Walaikum salam. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Alhamdulillah. Good to have you on the show once again this morning. I want to say, shoot. What is it in your report?
Yeah, let's get into it. Cricket. South Africa leveled their 3-match T20 series with Australia at 1 apiece after a 53-run victory. Deval Brevis hit an unbeaten 125 as the Proteas posted a 218 for 7 before dismissing the host for 165 in Darwin. The 22-year-old smashed his maiden T20 100 and the highest individual score by a South African batter in this format. West Indies, they beat Pakistan by 202 runs in their third ODI of Pakistan's tour of the West Indies. And then last night in football, the South African Premiership, Ikram Reyners, Tashreeq Matthews scored for Mamelodi Sundowns as they saw off Amazulu 2-0 in Pretoria. Marumo Gallant came from a goal down to hand Orlando Pirates their second defeat in a row by beating them 2-1 in Bloemfontein. Tennis, the 2023 finalist Carlos Alcaraz beat Hamad Majeric 6-4, 6-4 to progress to the fourth round. Andrei Rublev saw off Alexei Popyrin 6-7, 7-6, 7-5 in their third round clash. Athletics last night, Brian Level won the men's 200 meters in a time of 19.69 seconds, ahead of South African duo Wade van Niekerk and Benjamin Richardson at the Continental Tour in Budapest. Michelle, the English Premier League starts in today's time, and I think everybody's looking forward to seeing all the regular teams get back into action. We'll bring you all that and more on Friday morning.
You said the English Premier League starts when?
Friday night.
At what time?
Well, I think it's 9 o'clock. Liverpool, Bournemouth is the first game.
Oh, so we get to witness Liverpool's first win on Friday.
Let's leave it there.
He didn't want to say yeah because it's my team and they're going to win. No.
Polite.
He didn't want to say yeah when last did Bournemouth actually play football.
Stop it, Nishal.
And then he was going to say to me, Nishal, your team hasn't played football in at least 5 seasons, so don't talk about it. Now that I've managed to have that entire conversation on my own, thank you, buddy governor.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Manchester United plays on Saturday as well. So.
We'll have to wait for Monday's report to see what happens there.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. We need to start making the dua from today.
Whichever team steps onto the field on Saturday with United, I don't know your name because I have not been following. I promise you, it could be like Real Madrid.
So this is what I'll do.
But we know they don't play in the Premier League. Right?
I'll send you a message on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Only if it's good news.
Your team lost again.
No, that's not good news. Come on. Then I won't message you. The TV would be off in advance.
I know it. But hey, listen, more sport with Buddy, as he says, on Friday morning, just after your 7:30 headlines. It is your breakfast rush now, 7:40 a.m. Inshallah. We'll be speaking with Sheikh Fahim from the Islamic Lifestyle Solutions, talking about their annual fundraising dinner 2025.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the only way to start your day.
Every day is a good day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
J. Junaid Jamshed's Freedom Sale is now live. Now avail a flat 25% off and flat 50% off on all items. Avail the most exciting offers from 7th August till 17th August 2025. Or shop online at za.junaidjamsheds.com.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's 7:43 and Hafiza says, Assalamu alaikum TBR, my favorite show. Happy 4th birthday to my adorable grandson, Muhammad Orhan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you and protect you. I love you lots, my baby boy. Nani and you are going to have lots of fun today. And yes, Nani is off today. She says, he always asks, Nani, are you off today?
So there you go. That was his name, pronounced with so much of tajweed. Even the people out there in Saudi are like, huh?
So I love that name. It's a Turkish name.
Turkish.
And if you know hashtag Ertuğrul, then you would know the name.
Very special. Now we know where he got his name from. Islamic Lifestyle Solutions, an ulama-run organization that has been serving the Muslim community since 2010. They'll be speaking to us about their upcoming annual fundraising dinner, which promises to be a spiritually uplifting and inspiring evening with lots of gifts to be given away as well. The event is themed Dawah Dimensions and will also mark the official launch of their latest publication titled Divine Calling, How God Addresses Humankind in the Quran. It gives us great pleasure to welcome back onto the program after quite a long time since we've spoken to him. Good friend of the show as well, Sheikh Fahim. What a pleasure to have you on the program this morning. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Walaikum salam to the listeners as well, and thank you for having me. Yes, I've always stated that, especially when I used to be on air every week, that the Breakfast Rush was my favorite show.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Sheikh, to begin with, tell us briefly about Islamic Lifestyle Solutions, its mission, and the kind of work that ILS does.
Well, I don't think the ILS, is a stranger to the airwaves of Radio Al Ansar. We currently have one of our co-founders, Maulana Salih Yusuf Arbi, who is there every week. I was there for several years on my program on the Wake Up Project. But the ILS is an ulama-run organization with focus on youth development in particular. So everything we do, we think about the youth and how we can assist in various ways. We have an in-house mufti. We try to present one major publication every year. We have weekly feeding at the Overport Secondary to Muslims and non-Muslims. So we do the basic things, but also primarily as ulama, our focus is on education. We have online courses. So multifaceted, of course, but within the means and the capacity that's made available to us.
This year's dinner is themed Da'wah Dimensions. Can Sheikh share what inspired this theme and what it hopes to highlight?
So every year we try to, give a thematic idea to what we're doing so people can come and get some information back. In addition to the physical nourishment of food, take some message back home with them. And this year, because the book is focused on a call to humankind, and of course, in retrospect of everything that's happening in Gaza, we also find that there are many people who are now inquiring about Islam and are accepting Islam as well as a corollary of the genocide that's taking place there. So we thought that we'd have our MC this year, Hafiz Riyaz, who will touch on various aspects of da'wah, just as snippets so that our audience can take something back. Whilst eating, they can also learn at the same time.
Sheikh, we understand that there's this book launch, as you've mentioned it just a moment ago, on the night as well. Could you tell us a little bit about Divine Calling, how God addresses humankind in the Quran? What's the key message of this work?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a play on words there, because when God Almighty addresses us, that's a call from the divine, so it's a divine calling. And then also for us to respond to that divine calling. So the idea was to say, look, God Almighty in the Quran addresses various groups, but he's also had a discourse to humankind on the whole. So irrespective of race, creed, religion, ethnicity, whatever you want to call it, he says, Ya ayyuhan nas. And it would therefore follow that the message would be a message to all of humanity. And so I extracted all of these verses and we've put it into a template that makes it easy for the reader. We've toned down language so it's not academics or even a non-Muslim can come in and understand. So that's essentially what we're doing. It's a call to humanity from God, and how even a non-Muslim can resonate with the message of the Quran.
Sheikh, other than this incredible book launch, what can guests look forward to on this evening?
I mean, of course, everyone looks at the food, right? But in addition to that, we have, inshallah, many gift giveaways. The primary one being a free Umrah ticket sponsored by Shaw Meter Travels, which inshallah is one of the reasons that many attend. But what we try to do is, it's not a religious gathering only. So we try to ensure that every item, after that item is presented on the stage, we have a draw. So we've got tons of stuff. We've got Vaudry hair irons, for the ladies. We've got luggage bags for people who travel. We've got snack boxes that's personalized with branding. We've got some vouchers for our sisters who go to the beautician. So we've got tons of stuff in between that we will be giving to those who are there, but also those who attend early, because we try to start 6:15. If we say 6:15, we're going to try to start at that time, and we want to reward those who come early as opposed to those who come late expecting to just get the Umrah ticket draw, so that they could get things in between and keep that positive vibe throughout the program.
Mm-hmm. So there's mention of this Umrah ticket giveaway. How's about a little bit more details and how it's actually going to work?
Yeah, so we try every year to have this opportunity, especially for those who can't afford.
Mm-hmm.
You come to our program. I mean, look, people spend 500 to 1,000 rand on a Friday night and take out. For 250 rand, you get a 7-course meal. But also your ticket number on your stub gives you an opportunity to win something. And none more important to us as Muslims than, to the Holy Land.
Mm-hmm.
So inshallah, what we will do is throughout the night, we will be calling out ticket numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, someone who just decided to spend 250 rand to eat and to support the organization may walk away with this Umrah ticket. And it's a ticket to the Holy Land. It's to visit Makkatul Mukarramah and Madinatul Munawwara. And, we live in crazy economic times. So I'm sure anyone, rich or poor, would appreciate that opportunity.
Absolutely. Sheikh, what will the funds raised from the event go toward, and why is it important for the community to support this initiative?
But primarily, we Durban-bred local boys decided that there are problems in our community that require the advice and the perspective of ulama, and that's what we've been doing. And primarily, we have a musalla as well, which has your Jum'ah, your Salahs, your Eid, and all of these things and programs. So it costs a lot of money to keep these things just open to the public, in addition to the academic stuff, which is the published books, the articles, liaising with community officials. Everything today we know money talks, right?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
in order for us to engage with the community and do even the littlest of work, we require the funding to assist us in helping propagate and disseminate Islamic information to the Ummah at large.
Absolutely, Sheikh. Last question from me this morning. Are there still tables left? Are there still tickets left? How much are they? Where can we buy them? When's the event? All of the necessary information, please, sir.
Okay, so last question then, which I appreciate. Thank you, Nisha.
Mm.
So essentially, there's, when it comes to the last week, everyone scuffing around for tickets.
Yep.
There's a few left, but we can't guarantee at the door, which many people are saying, can we get them at the door? We can't guarantee. So they can contact myself on 073 129 0079 or Maulana Saleh Yusuf Arbi or Al Ansar can give them our details. And they can try to acquire tickets. It's for this Friday, the 15th of August, 6 p.m. for 6:15 p.m. Inshallah, our program is short and sweet because we do understand that people come from work, they're tired, they want to have a meal as well. So yeah, I think that covers it basically.
Sheikh Fahim, always such an honor having you on the program, sir. Have yourself an absolutely blessed day.
Same to you, your team, and listeners of Radio Al-Ansar. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ameen. Assalamu alaikum. Man, it's. He said 7-course meal, Naz. I'm thinking.
Look,
at least one of those meals is going to be a salad that I won't eat.
No, I don't think so.
It would be. People are always complaining animals don't have enough to eat, and then we take their food and we put it in a plate.
No, man. Mashallah. So I like the, I'm not going to say 7, but I'm going to say the 7 times 10 spiritual elevation I get from the event.
Look at that. Now, if you're looking for that and if there's a ticket available with your name on it, inshallah, you get it today.
And if you don't attend,
then
I'll bring you something on Monday.
There you go. So I'm not going to read the name of this person, right? But I don't know how to answer your question because this is, and we're not, let me repeat, we are not talking about the ILS annual fundraising dinner anymore. That conversation is ended. We're now talking about something else, just to be clear. Because this message comes through and I have no idea how to answer it, but maybe you do. So Anonymous says, oh my gosh, Nishan. No, I'm kidding.
Stop it.
Anonymous says, oh my gosh, Nish, getting the tickets for this event was such a nightmare. Last week, we called Radio Al-Ansar and there was so much back and forth between me, my husband, yourselves, some other lady. Again, we're not talking about ILS, right? We're not. So we were asked to go online and register and choose our meals. So much work. The cherry on top was when my husband heard it's a marriage workshop, he said, no ways. Is it true? I wasn't there when your husband said no ways. I don't know if it's true.
I think she's asking if it's true that it is a marriage workshop.
I have to correct you. This is Durban. It's Oxing.
No, Nisha.
It's
Stop it.
A capital KSINGH. Oxing. This is Durban.
Which part of Durban?
Don't ask me that question. This is the overport part of Durban where people drive on the wrong side of the road and then they want to fight with you because you in their way.
Because we ask. Anyway, going back to her question.
Yeah.
We hosted the interview. And in that interview, it was stipulated exactly what the workshop was going to be on.
Yeah.
I know that particular organization is hosting 2 events. Not just one event.
There we go. So.
And I'm going to dictate the number.
Please do.
Can I do that?
Please
because
do.
She says if anyone has any questions, contact her. So you may WhatsApp.
Yes.
083 21 4500. And to clear out any confusion, please ask her to send you the posters of both events and then you can decide which one suits you best.
Beautiful events, wonderful events. I'm going to put Mondi on a mic really quickly. Mondi, grab a mic. Grab anyone. 3, 5, 7, 9, any mic. We got lots of mics in the studio. Mondi, how are you?
I'm okay.
I'm about to change your mind on the answer to that question. I've just been sent the menu for the ILS dinner. Listen to this. Succulent kebabs served with bitter bread. Crispy chicken strips with skinny fries and dip. Creamy chicken corn soup. Traditional gajar halwa. And that was just the starters, man. Here's your main course. Tender Afghani lamb korma with baby potatoes. If that doesn't catch your fancy, try the other one. Portuguese chicken with seasonal English vegetables. Of course, there'll be a tea table. They didn't say biryani anywhere. No, there was no biryani anywhere.
You see, now there's
No, it makes
Maybe
sense.
it's in the next page.
You're going to have the biryani for Jumu'ah lunch. You can't have the same thing for dinner.
True story. True story. Mondley, place your orders now. Because Naza's going. She'll put something in her handbag for you.
Yeah, the corn soup.
The corn soup in the handbag.
That's dangerous. My car seats are important.
Right. Thanks, Mondley. Oh, man. Hey, that's it for the show for today as well.
Have an amazing Wednesday. Be the best version of you.
Do good. Be good. Till the next time.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FM